Hi everyone, this is Mr. Law from Invictus Education. So actually today we'll be talking about the updates for the May 2021-2021 examination session for the IB diploma. And we'll be focused on the major changes and also on more common topics. Now, first let's do an overview. So from Group 1 to Group 6, you can see that around 50% have components removed. Around 30% have components only amended with nothing removed, and then a small minor proportion, around 10-20%, would be components removed and amended. So let's go from Group 1. So as you know, for Group 1, it's focused on languages. And then in Hong Kong, so where our center is located, usually they take like English A, okay, language and lit, or just Eng-Lit, alright? So if we scroll down first, and we look at Group 1, you can see they removed the paper 2, so you will see that the workload actually diminishes a lot. However, from our professional standpoint, it's actually more difficult for you to get really high marks, because for all the candidates, they now have a smaller area to study for. So that makes it easier for people, and also paper 1 and paper 2 test you on different techniques. Hence, I think that the changes for language A is not positive for some high performance candidates, but in general, it's pretty good. Then now let's look at Group 2, which would be language acquisition. So in also Hong Kong, most of the time, they'll be doing Chinese. They may do Spanish, French. Okay, so language ab initio or just language B. Alright. Now here you will see they did not remove any papers. However, for the ab initio paper, paper 1 only have one question from task A or B, whereas before they have to do 2. Okay. And then also for the paper 2, you see the listening comprehension are removed. So that's pretty good. And so internal assessment is not too different. It's still okay. Now for language B is similar to the above. So hence, again, the area that you have to study is just as much as before, but what will be tested on will be a smaller or less topics. So actually, this makes it a bit more difficult because they did not remove a whole paper. Alright, so you guys have to put in more work and hope that the topic that they picked would be something that you have covered well. Alright. And then, now here, in Group 3, I will focus on business management, econ, geo, and history. Alright, those are the more common ones. You will see that for the less common global politics, they have removal and also amendment. Okay. However, if we look at business and econ, okay, for the business one, paper 1 was amended, only one question. And in paper 2, they actually removed the whole section C. So a lot less writing. At this stage, we don't know how much time would they shorten the whole paper by. So stay tuned, subscribe to our channel, and we'll let you know soon when we see the new sample papers, if they do give us that. Econ, again, paper 2, only answer one question for both SL and HR as well. Geography, they removed the whole section C. And then for history, I think this is good news. The reason is, for history, a lot of the time you will see that they don't have enough time to finish the whole paper well. Now that they have amended the paper and also answer less questions, this makes it a bit more easier, so that's really good as well. For philosophy, they amended, the whole paper will be shortened, only have to do section A. So when you guys look at the past papers, okay, just focus on the section A style of questions will be the ones that are most likely to keep, and also the marks should be similar. Okay, as we move on for psychology, now, again, paper 2 are removed. Paper 2, and for high level, only one question, and the whole paper 3 will be removed. Now, so for those who are doing psych, you know there are a lot of studies you have to prepare for. And so when they have removed the whole paper 2 for SL, it really shortens, okay, the amount of preparatory work you have to do. So I think this is quite positive overall. Okay, so science, a bit of my own personal forte. So what they did for physics, chem, and biology, they have removed the whole option paper and the group 4 project. Now, I would say this is really good. The reason being, for most schools, they almost always not have enough time to cover the options well. Alright? So when they focus on paper 1 and 2 only, now paper 1 is the multiple choice, and paper 2 would be short answers and essays. Let's say for biology, chemistry, short questions, and also physics, short questions. So that's pretty good. Okay, now, but for DT, they actually removed the whole of paper 1. So I feel that the emphasis on the coursework would actually increase. So you guys have to put in more effort there. And in computer science, they also removed paper 2 for both high level and SL. Now, for a lot of students who find themselves a bit weaker in science, but they wanted a subject similar to science, ESS is actually quite common. And you will see that when you prepare for this paper, just follow it exactly from all the past papers, because they did not change much. Okay, there are no changes to assessment components. So that's pretty okay. Okay, and then also similar for sports science, they removed the option paper. So again, this is good. Okay, you can just focus on the core. You have more time to prepare and less thrown off by weird options at the end of the science. Alright? Now, the next one for the next group, not much change. Okay? Because I feel that the amount of work the IB have to actually prepare is not that much. So, mathematics, easy to mark, easy to make questions, so not much change there. Now, for group 6, let's start with dance. They removed the composition analysis question. Theme, okay, they can submit less work. And for high level, it's pretty good because the collaborative theme project actually takes quite a substantial amount of time. Alright, and then for music, also look at how much you have to prepare for, because for the creation, they only submit one piece of music that they have to compose. And then for the performance, should be a bit shorter. Okay. And then the other ones are actually not that common, so we won't focus too much on this. Alright? However, now this is important as we go to the end. Okay? Please bear with me. For the last common course for the IB, there's no change. Okay? For the CAS, I believe you expect to have less community service available, but you have to spend time in those. For TOK, your presentation, your TOK essay, yes, not much difference. So again, have a lot of work there. And then we'll also focus on the extended essay. Again, no changes. So for the extended essay, it's quite tricky. You have to spend a lot of time and effort and do it on one of your IB subjects. So it's good to prepare early, get more feedback from different teachers, or actually your teacher in charge, and then try to get a good grade and try to get all the points. Okay, and that's mostly it for the new May 2021 exams. This would be the updates. Alright, if you have any questions at all, just email us. or anything related to the IB, we also have a team focused on IGCSEs and NYP. So you can also email us as well. Alright? So stay tuned, subscribe and hit the like button, and share to any friends who would be taking the exams next year. Alright? And show them this and tell them what they need to know and start preparing. And also remember to ensure that your grades in school, because we don't know if the COVID will last till the end of May next year. In case there are any changes, they will be using your grades from school for the IB. Alright, and also any internal assessments. So please, make maximum effort and try your best. So see you guys soon. This is Mr. Law. Alright, just contact us anytime. Cheers.